But I mean, we can't, but will the people be able to see it? They will. Okay. Hey, Mike, can I get it on my telephone? I know you're sick of me, aren't you?
No, you're fine. I'm a school teacher. My patience is very
What district you teaching?
Kid charter school.
I do.
We got one more board member coming in. She'll be about to call now.
Okay. Where are we?
We get 6.
If you look up Hanley Hills board meeting, it should be on there.
I'm looking at
2020.
2020.
How you doing?
Okay.
All right.
So we didn't have this. Oh, let me turn this on. Oh, sorry. Okay, I guess I didn't know. Yeah, that's a question. I just want to say, that's all. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon. We're having our, starting off with our budget meeting first. Roll call first.
No. All right, and welcome. This is our virtual meeting, and I want to say to everybody that's out there that may be looking on YouTube, please do not text me, as I can't handle your comments. I'm facilitating the meeting. Our tech person has set it up where you can write your comments down through live chat when it's time for you to do that. And if we're able to see it, we will comment on it. If not, send it in to City Hall at 7713 Utica Drive in written form, and we will handle it at that time. We appreciate your cooperation because this is required by CDC guidelines. Even though the state and the city and counties are opened up, they have restrictions on gatherings. It's either 10 people or 25% capacity. And as you can see, Hanley Hills boardroom is extremely small. So this is for your safety. We're doing this, but at the same time, trying to run a business. We had a municipal election, June 2nd, 2020. We want to say congratulations to our newly elected board members and our re-elected board members. So we want to say congratulations to them. Can we give them a hand? Right now, at this juncture, if I can get out of the way, and I think I can see, and our re-elected board members. Newly elected, Trustee Franchon Ewing, Kevin Whitworth, re-elected Annette Harrison, and Jersey Walton. So I'm going to ask if they would stand. Some people are, this is so old hat to them, but that's okay. If you would raise your hand, I'll go very slowly. And just repeat after me. I Put your name in there.
Do
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
or affirm that I will
that I will
support
support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United
and of the state of Missouri
States
and of the village of Hanley Hills,
and of the village of Hanley,
that I will faithfully perform
that I will faithfully perform
the duties of my office,
the duties of my office,
that I will not demean myself in office,
and I will not demean myself in office,
and that I will not knowingly
and that I will not knowingly
receive directly
directly
or indirectly
or indirectly
any money
any money
or other valuable things
or other valuable things
for the performance
for the performance
or non-performance
or non-performance
of any act
of any act
or duty
or duty
pertaining
pertaining
to my office
to my office,
other than
other than
the compensation
the compensation
allowed by law.
allowed by
Again, congratulations. I have you, and don't get upset because it's going to take so much reading. But the first thing I have for you the Matthew, the Annette Harris, and Trustee Franchon Ewing. I just thought you were done. Sorry, it's a new board member packet. Oh. Okay. Now, my part is done, and we're ready to start business. Next order of business, being board nominations.
What's up now?
That's up now. Are we resetting the entire board or whatever?
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to the electoral winners tonight and to the new folks. I have not met you. My name's Martin. I'm the city attorney. And right now, we're going to elect a chairman. And as soon as we do that, then I get to let the new chairman take over these, which I find a little bit awkward and not very good at. So, as far as the chair goes, anyone can nominate a chairperson. And the process that I would recommend is we have nominations. If there might be more than one nomination, that's fine. But for the time being, let's just call for nominations. Would anyone to nominate someone for the chair position? Yes, sir, Mr. Walt.
I nominate Chairman,
Please call.
Call the roll. Okay. This is for the chairperson. Okay, Trustee Walton,
yes.
Trustee Robinson,
Yes.
Trustee Harrison,
Yes.
Trustee Ivy,
Yes.
Trustee Ewing,
Yes.
Trustee Whitworth,
Yes.
Trustee Hill, and is now the chair of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Hanley Hills.
Congratulations, Mr. Robinson.
All right, folks.
Please assume your duties.
Assume your duties.
Assume your
How you doing? How you doing? We have to get the whole board. Oh, I got all this junk.
It's okay.
Why?
I know.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and I thank you for the nomination. Truly, I'm flattered, and I'll do my best I can as the board chair. And as we'll move forward this evening, where I was talking to the attorney, with the fact of I've been in negotiations with the police departments for our contract. I wanted to hold off on filling the police commissioner spot tonight, and we'll fill every other trustee's commissioner spot. And we'll start with
You can start, you can nominate the chair pro temp. And then
okay, I would like to nominate the chair pro temp. I would like to nominate Jeff Walton as the pro temp for the board.
I second it.
I accept.
Okay.
I think a voice vote would be fine, but if tradition calls for a roll call, that's fine also.
I think the voice vote would be easier for me. Okay, so we're going to do a voice vote, chair, is that going to be okay?
Yes, that's fine.
So we
So
have to
just
say-
Me,
all you need to do is say all in favor.
all in favor?
Yes.
Any nays? Like all the ayes, that's all in favor has it. So Jeff is now the pro temp.
Okay. Even though you have a chair pro temp, you still have to go down the aisle
Right.
and fill the
Uh,
alternate position. So,
Let's start with the let me get a list. Okay, I'll just go down the list. And we'll start with the treasurer. Is there any nominees for the treasurer spot?
I nominate Franchon. Hearing.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Treasurer. Would you accept that spot, Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? No nays, so. All in favor, so Mr. Ewing will be our treasurer. Public Works. Do I have any nominations for Public Works?
I nominate Jeff Walton.
Any other nominations? No other nominations, so we'll go forward.
we need a second.
Can I get a second?
I second.
I think
Forward.
we need a second.
Can I get a second?
I second.
I didn't hear this second.
Mr. Walton, was you the second? You second that?
Yes.
You second, Mr. Walton. So all in favor of Jeff Walton being Public Works? All in favor say aye. Any nays? Jeff Walton will serve as our Public Works Commissioner. Building Commissioner. Do I have any nominations for the Building Commissioner? Yes, Jeff.
I nominate Kevin Whitworth.
Any other nominations? Can I get a second?
I second.
Not a second.
That you, trustee, you know what that is?
Yes.
All in favor of Mr. Whitworth being the Building Commission, please say aye. Any nays? Mr. Whitworth is our Building Commissioner. Any nominations for Street Commissioner?
I nominate Ivy.
Trustee.
Trustee Ivy.
I second.
Trustee Cole Ivy.
Trustee Carla.
Yeah.
Nominated and been seconded by
I second.
Mr. Hill. Any other nominations? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Mrs. Ivy will serve as our streets commissioner. Health commissioner.
I nominate myself for health commissioner, Diana Boyd.
Been nominated in second. Mrs. White serve as the health commissioner. Any other nominations? All in favor, aye. Any nays? Parks and streets. Anybody got any nominations? I'm sorry, parks and trees.
I nominate myself.
Second.
Healy, any nays? Then South Commissioner Hill will serve as our parks and trees.
They got all my.
Public relations. Yeah,
I nominate Annette.
and Harrison. Any other nominations?
Second.
Can I get a second on it? Mrs. Harrison, that's the public relations.
All right.
All in favor of Mrs. Harrison being the public relations commissioner? Any nays? All right. So I talked to the attorney and what I told him that I was going to hold out on the police commissioner since I'm the one that's I was the last police commissioner and I'm in relations with the municipality that we was down to for the contract bidding. So we can fill that spot next month. Is that okay with everyone?
Let me just, for the record, be certain that I have all of this correct for the record. Trustee Gregory Robinson, Chair. Trustee Deputy Walton's Chair Pro Tem in Public Works. Am I correct about that?
Yes.
Trustee Wentworth is the Building Commissioner. Okay.
Yes.
Trustee.
Streets.
Streets. Trustee Ivy is Streets. Trustee Ewan is the Treasurer.
Yes.
Trustee White is the Health Commissioner. Trustee Hill is Parks and Trees. Trustee Harrison is Public Relations. Does that cover everybody? Okay. All right, so now with the board nominations and the board is being reset, Chair, I believe we can go into the budget hearing.
Okay, next on the agenda, we'll be talking about the budget for the year. Mr. Wayne, I'll turn the meeting over to you, sir. You can explain. Everyone should have a copy of the budget, suggested changes that was suggested, and we can discuss it.
Okay. You're gonna have to speak a little louder here. Because we can't hear you. If you need to get out of your seat, because I can't hear you. I don't know, Jeff is gonna work on it. Jeff is gonna.
Jeff, I'll give you a mic, Ms. Wayne.
We haven't done it. You did too. You did good.
That's the one I said.
How long we did this?
I didn't get it.
I don't know.
I didn't get it.
That was when Mr. Westbrook attorney. I'm getting ready for July.
Okay, Wayne, there you go. It is in the blue folder.
In the blue folder.
You're gonna have to put your mouth on, still can't hear you.
Okay, there's actually two budgets in your blue folder. One of them is the one that you originally got on June 1st. So it's just in there as a reference piece. The one you need to be looking at now is the one that has the 3 holes. That is the proposed budget. Well, as you're all aware, the coronavirus pandemic created a lot of problems for a lot of people, including the village of Hanley Hills, because our revenue comes from state and local taxes. And it's anticipated that the amount of revenues from that source will drop drastically. So if you will refer to the proposed budget, I would like to start with the last page, page 5 of 5. Did everybody find that? In that black box, there is kind of a recap of the total budget. And so what it lists is the revenue for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2021 on the first line there. And by fund is the total revenue that's projected. In the general fund, 533,612 is the revenue projected. Capital improvements, 120,475. Public works, 11,550. Parks, 9,050. Sewer lateral, 22,713, for a total of 697,400. That's the projected revenues. The disbursements is 533,292 for the general fund. Capital improvement, 53,000. Public works, 45,701. Parks, 3,715. Sewer lateral, 13,200, with a total of 648,908. So then, using those two lines, you come up with the amount of revenue that exceeds disbursements. So the general fund is very close to a balanced. It has 320. Capital improvements, 67,475. Public works is a negative 34,151. Parks, 5,335. Sewer lateral, 9,513, with a total of 48,492. So if you reference the village code, then that is a balanced budget. It's not a great budget, but it's balanced. Now to carry that forward to see what impact this has on our bank accounts, the negative balance under public works is moved over under general because public works doesn't have their own bank account. So all of their expenses are paid out of the general fund. So you take the estimated fund balances for July 1st, 2020. You got general fund, 200,405. Capital improvement, 518,717. Sewer lateral, 151,126. Total of 872,448. So that's what that does, is give us a projected balance in the banks, $34,000, we'll have 590, per lateral, we'll have 160,639. Total of 918,740. Okay, so that's the total budget. And the budget is broken down in by department. And what I would do is just indicate some things that had to be adjusted. Some of them are rather drastic. So I'll just go down the budget. The first one I'll talk about is City Hall. It's proposed that the City Hall open hours will be from 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday and closed on Friday each week. The village clerk office manager will continue as a full-time position, 40 hours per week with 8 hours each week being worked while the office is closed to the public. The finance clerk will change to a part-time position, 32 hours per week, 9 to 5 Monday through Thursday. This will result in approximately $7,000 budget expenditure reduction for the year. Trustees' monthly payment reduced from $445 per month to $370 per month. This would be a savings of about $8,000. Then we go to the court function. The court's been a burden to the budget for some time. Revenues created run around $13,000. Court expenditures equal $85,000, resulting in $72,000 negative impact on the budget. The proposal is not to fund court with this budget. The court needs to be merged into another district court. Under streets, this past year, we paid $203,000 for streets, and that came from the capital improvements fund. The budget is reduced to $50,000, a reduction of over $150,000. Under health, no events funded by this budget. Public Works, maintenance personnel reduced from 2 part-time employees to 1 part-time employee working 30 hours per week or 6 hours per day. At the savings of around $15,000. Public relations, event costs are not funded by this budget. Event held must be funded elsewhere. Newsletter printing and delivery is not funded by this budget. Proposal is to create newsletter digitally and post it on the website. The website and the hosting budget has been increased for site updating and maintenance. Under buildings, no funding in this budget for an internal code enforcement officer. Code enforcement is included in the contract with the police department. Savings of approximately $20,000. So if there are any questions, I'll try to answer them. If not, that concludes my report.
Anybody got any questions for Wayne about the budget?
Yeah, so that means that the trustees' payment that we.
Yes, ma'am.
Just reading this took a lot of work to try to pick out the budget. And I know that the court is making great deficit time, so we're not bringing anything really in for the court. And so we had tried work to maybe merge with Norman. I don't know which one we're gonna or with the normally, or what have you, but then I guess it would depend on what you do about the police and stuff like that.
Depending on the board.
Yeah,
the
no,
board.
but you know
Right,
what I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
So, but as far as this has been broken down and everybody has to suffer, I think this is great. This took a lot of energy and a lot of work put into this to come up with this. So it can be almost budget, at least we're not deep in the red, we're still in the red, but not as deep. If everybody agrees to this,
Yes,
I agree that we accept this budget as being submitted.
Thank Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne Hart.
So,
Any more questions?
So street maintenance has been reduced, or street department has been reduced down to what? $50,000?
Yes, that's for capital improvements, right. It was originally like 200,000. Well, 200,000 is what we spent this year out of capital improvements.
Now, correct me if I'm
The street department has their own budget.
Yeah, capital improvements is part of this budget.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. She got a $50,000 budget for streets. If we need money to repair streets, we can't get it out of capital improvement, correct?
Right.
If-
Well, that's where the $50,000 is
Right.
budgeted.
If she needs more than 50.
But
we can vote.
yes, with board approval, you know, there is a balance in the capital improvements account.
I don't mean to be devil's advocate, I to use that word, but just building on what Carla said, and I know this will never happen in a million years. Suppose she needs $75,000 to repair. That'll pay for my capital improvement.
Well, of course, it's up to the board.
I mean, if the board approves, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know,
Well,
yeah,
all
there
I'm
is-
saying is that, and I understand that it has to be reduced. We have to do reduction to areas, but to me, streets, we're just starting to get improvements on streets, and to have to reduce it, we're gonna be right back where we started from. But I understand that we have to have reductions, but our main thing here, to me, our streets are in dire need. I mean, yes, we got improvement done, but there's still work that needs to be done.
And we can vote on that as a board to improve and to give you more out of more than 50,000. We can approve that as a board. The money is not there. We're not saying you can't
Well,
do it.
I understand, but I want to make it clear, as for me, being street commissioner, I just want to know what it is that I have to spend. Because like I said, we have started doing improvements on streets, and I don't want it to stop because, and I understand because of the budget. So I understand, so if it's one street that gets done this year as opposed to what we got done last year, I guess there's one street more than what we had done. 20 years. Yeah, 40 years. Okay.
No questions?
I do, the newsletter just totally go away, is that what you're proposing? And no communication with the public, because a lot of people don't have computers. I was asking about the newsletter delivery, you just want to cut it off completely? A lot of people don't have computers. A lot of the community are seniors, and they have become dependent on the newsletter, as far as I know. So what about possibly going bi-monthly or even quarterly rather than cut them off completely?
Or maybe every 3 months,
I like that thought. That's a good idea.
but then coming for that fee, on the average, with the right fee. I don't know.
Wayne got to work it in.
How much years you cost it?
It costs $549 a month.
A month,
Right, so we.
so if we go quarterly,
Right,
she was asking he asked how much did it cost to do it. She said $540 a month.
$500.
So we go every 3 weeks, every month. That saves money.
Yeah.
They're doing it every month.
You bring it down to the. It's
No.
very.
Print it out, have some at the city hall. Maybe we can have, like up by your boards out there, we can put like little mail slots where they're out there. They can have somebody walk by, get them one or something like that.
Yeah, we tried that. It didn't work as effectively as delivering it to the house. So instead of every month, I agree, that's excessive. But maybe if we do it every 3 months, we still can keep them informed as to what's going on.
I agree. So what you want to make a motion on that, make that change in the budget?
I just stay at home.
So I'm gonna say every 3 months, quarterly.
Quarterly.
Can I get a second on? So what is your motion, Mr. Net? Exactly.
I make a motion that we reduce the newsletter from every month to quarterly, every 3 months. That'll save us 3/4.
Can I get a second on that?
I'll second it.
Make a motion and second. Any cause more discussion? Just Matthews.
Okay, we're voting on making the newsletter quarterly as opposed to monthly. And,
Question. I'll go with your county, is that every 3 months or every 4 months?
is it every 3 months or every 4 months?
Quarterly, it would be 4.
I thought quarterly was 3 months.
And then in the 12-year span, 3, 6, 9, 12, every 3 months.
It's every 3 months.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Okay, I think right.
Months, yeah, every 3
It's
months.
every 3 months.
Quarterly is every 3 months.
No, quarterly is every 3
4
months.
times a year.
4 times a year. Is
Mhm.
that easier?
Right.
It's 4 times a year.
Change for the
Every 3
season,
months.
winter, spring, summer, fall.
Right, right.
Okay, all right, so, here's the vote to have the newsletter to be quarterly, which, and as opposed to monthly. All right, trustee Walton,
Yes.
trustee Chair Robinson,
Yes.
trustee Harrison,
Yes.
trustee Hill,
Yes.
trustee Wentworth.
Yes.
Anybody got any other questions on the budget?
I have a question. You said that the city hall would be closed to the public, but I would be here? I'm just asking a question.
That is what he said.
Yeah, that's what it says, yeah. You will continue to work 40 hours a week, but 8 of those hours will be when the office is closed.
So the office is closed to the public. Okay. I just wanted to get clarity.
Well, can you explain what kind of savings is that? Just to close the office and you still do?
Yeah.
So just, you know,
I was just,
no, I'm trying to understand.
But what he did was
The
cut.
savings is not in her salary, it's in mine. It's gonna
So he wouldn't be
go
here.
down
Yeah.
$8,000.
you wouldn't be here, I would be here. I got you. I just, okay.
And the office will be closed.
On Friday,
To the public, yeah.
To the public.
To the public on Friday.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I don't understand. Why would the office be closed? If we got an employee here.
That just give, I'm just guessing it to give Mrs. Dorothy a chance to catch up with her
We need
weekly.
to keep up with her
Yeah.
paperwork, but that's the way.
That would be helpful, now that I think about it.
That would, that's it, yeah. Yeah, they could be something.
And all of you can come in, no, I'm just kidding.
Any other comments? Someone like to make a motion that we accept this budget with the necessary changes?
Yeah, as I see it, the change would amount to $2,160 will be added to the budget for the newsletter.
Added to the budget. Which means it would be back from the 48,000. We have on page 5.
That's correct.
Okay.
Need a motion on this budget?
Yeah.
You got a question? Trustee Law?
Yeah, I had a question about that, the office, not being open on Fridays. I know we did that one time before, and it seemed like that's the only time, sometimes they can do business on Friday, but could we change that? Could we go a couple of in if it can be changed, change it, or to a part-time, open on part-time?
Sure.
Or can we look into that some farther, or?
What time does it open? At 9?
Yeah.
You talking about something like, 9 to 1?
Sure, if somebody see a car out there and they come and knock, and why is the office not open, and,
Because we closed on Friday.
right, yeah.
Well, it's one thing. Some people can't make it here.
We can, with, due to the budget, we can, you need to make changes throughout.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
We can
Right.
Revisit, okay,
revisit, yeah.
revisit, okay. That's fine.
That's necessary.
Would you be opposed to staying maybe one night till 6 and coming in at 10?
I wouldn't want to stay until 6, you know, my here. I mean.
Wow.
Because it's too late at 6.
Yeah, that's
I
too
would rather
late, yeah.
be 5. Now,
That's
I'm not
understandable.
opposed to whatever you decide. I'm obviously going to abide by it, but, you know, if we can look at it later, we can do that. If the office is open 9 to 1 and I'm here until 1 to 5, but no, I wouldn't want to work later than 5 o'clock.
Yes, that's understandable.
Right, because it starts getting dark at 5 and fall.
That's right, yeah.
I'm just trying to squeeze some hours where people can get to.
No, I understand.
Because sometimes people get off at 4:30 and they can't get here.
And that's not gonna stop them from banging on the office even when
Right.
it's closed.
Yeah.
Because they do it. Right. You know, so,
Any more discussion?
yeah, okay, well, Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a point of this. This is the budget hearing.
Right.
We can make a recommendation for the board, for the budget to be approved. They approve it in the board meeting.
Can we make, would like to make the recommendation?
Can I interrupt?
Sure.
Have we done public comments, or at least noted that there are public comments?
Are there any, is anybody responding, correctly on my?
No, nobody's made the comment.
Okay, no public comments.
Is anybody watching?
You have 9 viewers.
And we have 9 viewers.
More than one.
There's no comment or anything?
No.
Okay, all right.
So would somebody like to make a recommendation on the budget? We can move on to the next thing.
So you're accepting the budget as written?
We make a recommendation, then we'll vote on it in the board.
Okay, so the motion is to make a recommendation to approve the budget.
Yes. And
Yes, you. Ms. Wright making that motion. Get a second.
I second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Recommendation?
Recommend.
That's Motion to adjourn?
Who's making a motion to adjourn the budget meeting?
Second.
I will, I second.
Make the motion, Ms. White?
Yeah.
Ms. Ivy, second.
It's-
It has been adjourned.
that's-
Thank you, Mr. Wayne.
That's the
And
budget.
Right, right.
we'll go straight into the board meeting.
Chair, we need to add to the agenda, the, CDBG public hearing minutes. Only about 3 pages, but the majority of the board members at that meeting, they voted on streets to review how the money is funded. CDBG grant has been turned in, it has been turned in for streets, and, HUD, who is one who funds CDBG, has been very lax because of the COVID-19, but they appreciate the fact that Hanley Hills is getting their stuff in quickly. So I just want to let you know that the agenda needs to be amended to include approval of the CDBG meeting minutes as well.
So we now come to order of our June 25th, 2020 Hanley Hills Board meeting. Do the roll call, Mrs. Matthews, please.
Okay. Trustee, Walton,
Present.
trustee Chair Robinson,
Present.
trustee Harrison, present, trustee Ivy,
Present.
trustee Ewing, present, trustee Whitworth,
Present.
trustee Hill,
Present.
trustee Watt.
So can I get approval of the agenda with the added minutes to the CBDG, meeting minutes?
I need to say more.
Okay, okay, personnel committee with the necessary changes. Get a motion. Agenda, necessary changes.
I make a motion.
Get a second?
I said it, Mr. Robinson.
Thank you. Dorothy? Still on me?
Yeah, still not to the roll. What's the do about voice vote? He's trying to put the agenda with the recommended changes.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Agenda has been approved with the necessary changes. Do we have any comments from the residents?
What she said, nobody's still not.
Next on the agenda is neighborhood watch report. So let's get a motion to approve the minutes for the CBDG meeting. Can I get a motion?
And for the board members.
And for the board meetings?
Okay.
Get a motion. Ms. Ivy, make that motion?
Yes.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. White. Okay, right there. So, I discussed with Mr. Martin about. I discussed with Mr. Martin about the board vacancies. We'll fill it.
Sorry, point of order, we need to, you got us for first and second, we need to have the minutes approved, the CDBG minutes approved.
Everybody, can I get a, we having a discussion about the minutes for the GBDG minutes? All in favor of approving, say aye. Any nays? So I accept it. Next on the agenda is, let's see, let's vote on the personnel committee. Is that okay with everybody? Do everybody want to do the personnel committee tonight? Okay. Board members' reports. I spoke on it, but I just spoke on it. I said we're going to fill it next month.
Oh, okay, I couldn't see, okay. I'm thinking about something else, but that's fine.
You know, I like to apologize. Because what I wanted to do tonight, of our board member, Mrs. Betty Mitchell. Everyone knows she passed away, and we want to acknowledge that. We want to let the people know she was a strong trustee. She worked hard at what she did, and we just wanted everyone to know that we love her. We will miss her. At this moment, if any trustee would like to speak on Ms. Mitchell, I will give you the floor.
I would like to say something.
Go ahead.
I would like to first give my condolences to her, the Mitchell family, and also I would like to say that Ms. Mitchell helped me in a lot of ways during my course of time on the board here. And she was very diligent in what she did, and she held true to what it was that she was trying to do. And I just want to acknowledge her, and may she rest in peace, and may her family continue to stay in our prayers.
Anyone else? Mrs. Matthews?
I'd like to read, the proclamation for her, that, was read at her homegoing as well. So her family members were able, so that I can send it to her family members. And the proclamation reads this way. Whereas the Board of Trustees of the Village of Hanley Hills is the governing body of the Village of Hanley Hills, whereas Trustee Betty Mitchell was a member of the Board of Trustees in the capacity of treasurer, whereas Trustee Mitchell served faithfully and diligently in her capacity as trustee, whereas Trustee Mitchell utilized her time, skills, talents, and tireless endeavors to fulfill her role as the trustee and as the treasurer. Be it known, on June 1st, 2020, this proclamation recognizes Trustee Mitchell's service to the Village of Hanley Hills, the Board of Trustees. So this was read at her homegoing.
Anyone else? Well, I would end this moment as saying, Ms. Mitchell, thank you. You made me a better person. You made me a better trustee in the time that we served. Left, so we don't have a treasury report this month.
Well, we do, the bills are in the packet, and I guess, Chair, you'll have to make a motion for the bills to be approved. They are in the packet, and everybody's packet like every month.
So I make a motion that we pay all the bills for the month of
This month of June.
for the month of June.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? No nays, so it's as follows. So we move on to our next public work. We got a new trust, we got a new person in that
Right,
position.
so anybody have a report? Probably not.
Streets, Ms. Ivy, it's all on you now.
As of now, we are filling potholes and cracks on some of the streets. And also, I got reports that it was rumored that streets were done on this side per commissioners, and this allegation, I must say, was false. The streets were in need of repair, and they were not done per committee personnel. And I'm committed to working on the streets and keeping the streets going because they need doing, not because of any personnel issues. And that is the end of my report.
Anybody got any questions for Ms. Ivy?
The streets look good.
Yes, they do.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Ms.
the
Ivy.
residents have been happy
I
about it.
wrote that.
That's one
Ms.
person.
Ivy,
I hope so.
it ain't the money, the money is there. We gonna keep it rolling. We just gotta do it as a board, get that approved. Mrs. White, I know you're the new health colleague on behalf.
No problem. Not financial problem. Say it ain't so.
Parks and trees.
Hey, Jeff, have Hanson started down there?
No, and there is a,
Jeff, don't put no more stuff down there. Please, Jeff.
Well, you know what? I think
Jeff, no more
that's
stuff.
what's going on.
well, I haven't been putting it down there anyway.
We have a comment from Jackie Rhymes.
Yeah, Jackie Wines.
She
Okay.
says, I'm very happy that some of the streets were repaired.
Okay.
I can't believe your thing did nothing.
They didn't,
No.
parks and trees, man,
I call
did everything.
Well,
it. Okay.
and so what I was thinking, I get with you,
Discuss it.
So that's what I'm saying, now, Jeff, what am I supposed to do?
well,
If I don't have any money?
well,
If it's dire
I'm-
need, man,
I'm-
if it's dire need, if it's something that has to be done,
Did you see anything?
we as a board ain't gonna tell you no.
Okay, all right, cool.
I hope not.
so yeah, we can, matter of fact, I have to take care of that.
So that's a dire need, Jeff?
Yes,
Okay.
because I went out there
You
and,
still have that money to pay them, that's in.
That's right, which is good. They just, I'm shocked they haven't came yet.
yes,
I'll call them tomorrow. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, Mr. Roberts.
That's
well,
all
what
right.
it is, we can do that ourselves.
You don't want to do, you want to, you want to get a check?
I'm talking about the low limbs that are in people's yard.
Oh, you're talking about this stuff down the
No,
road.
sir.
We gonna get that done.
Yeah, we can get, yeah, we talk about it. Get another game plan on, so.
Okay.
But the low limb that's in the residential yard, For the last 2 weeks, I was parching trees,
Okay.
and normally if I was public works, we'll still do it anyway, so. I will get with the maintenance guys and of course, Kevin and, some more Strong or call me and,
You public works.
it's something we can do ourselves.
Okay, all right, that's,
Where we at? Public relations.
We're gonna reduce the newsletters, so I'm gonna try as possible so that people can, you know, stay informed. I'm also would like to purchase masks for the community. Since we're not able to do the 4th of July event, I do have the money in my budget. And I would like to purchase masks. I got 3 quotes, and it looked like the cheapest one is from a company with deep, it is $70.
270?
Yeah.
And your purpose for the mask will be to distribute them to the residents?
Yeah.
Are they reusable masks?
On buses, you can't go in stores, a lot of places to distribute 5 or 6 in the pack. And then I'm gonna see if I can get Beyond Housing or 24/1 Clergy to give us food, so we can do a food giveaway and masks as something to replace not having the Independence Day celebration.
So
So,
you would like to have a food drive down here in Hanley. Urban League, can you get them to come down and do a giveaway?
I can
And,
ask.
Because they've been, Urban League,
Family life too?
Family Life, yeah.
Okay.
You might want to check into them and see if they would come down here to our village or in this area and do a food giveaway.
I can check, because see, a lot of people fall through the cracks. They don't have cars.
Right.
So they can walk up here and get it off the table.
Mr. Sadet, if I could make a suggestion, we need to start, really teaming up with our business owners in the village,
Mhm.
of the church, the village. This is a collaboration. We can't do it all by ourselves, so we should want to, work as a part of this neighborhood.
Let's not have a problem.
And ask for 270,
Mhm.
it's in your budget, you don't need no board approval.
It'd be good if they have,
Idea.
Mhm.
it'd be,
That
I'm
would be a
sorry.
good idea if they gave away the mask and also did the
Some food.
food giveaway.
Much as I can. First in November. Anybody have anything to put in?
You got a stand up there?
Yes, sir. I was thinking if we could have, a calendar with, all the trustees' pictures on them and all the events every month, like the meetings or trash pickups or so-and-so and so-and-so. Since we are cutting down on the newsletters, if we can have a calendar, and I seen this at another municipality, with all our pictures on it. Even the clerk,
Just to suggest you make it for Mrs. Net.
Annette, and the whole board.
Calendar for what and for why?
Since we're going down to one, well, I got this off another municipality and it looked great. It had like trustees on it. And then it had,
That'd probably be something we have to do. If we decide on something like that, it'd probably be something we have to do for 21. So we can sit, before then, we can sit down and plan out all our events for the year.
all the, like the important events, like,
Yeah, so-
you know, trash can, when
They came back. They came,
but
they
they
came,
can't,
but they came.
they can't.
I forgot. I just thought about it. We won't have a Halloween party. So I'm gonna
We have
propose that
ideas.
we try to get it, you know, donated
Yeah.
from the community.
You do the news, but your mask on. So July, August, September.
That's it? All right, so,
I'm done, I'm sorry.
okay. So, as your former police commissioner, I've been talking to, we was down to the last two, the co-op in St. Louis County. I've talked to both of them, in the face with both of them, and whew,
How was St. Louis County?
I
I was gonna say, they don't want to come down at all.
I'm going to try to
Oh, I
meet
know.
with them as soon as possible, because what they expressed to me was they had what they call unexpired contract. So we won't be signing another 5-year contract. We'll just roll on into service
With
So-
St. Louis
with
County.
St. Louis County. I haven't got the details on it yet. I gotta meet with them.
So they said they had an unexpired contract.
Yes,
So why weren't you informed or start talking about?
the contract.
Mm-hmm.
I guess well, I told them they was too high. And that's when he started telling me. October, for our contract expired.
But I thought it was
Year right now,
oh,
under our last contract that we did sign with them. So we don't have to sign another contract. They got what they call unexpired. So instead of us signing another contract, we can just go into what they call an unexpired term with them. He just told me briefly. I haven't sat down and talked to him on the post yet.
I was gonna say, is that more?
So, I did talk to the co-op, and they was like, we can't go down. We gave you the lowest cost we can. And I personally went to these other municipalities, mayors, and spoke with them. And I did get some positive feedback, and I did get some negative feedback from about the co-op.
So are we gonna hear the positive and negative opinion
Not to, I want to
next
get
month?
the
Next month,
I want to get the unexpired terms from St. Louis County,
okay.
and then I just whirl it on out to you all.
Yeah, we're going on.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Attorney, before we sign another contract with either or, whether it's Pacer, Co-op, or whoever, can we include, some of the reforms that we want, given what's going on in this day and age?
Okay, thank you.
We don't want to pay you to come and be a person to our people.
That was my thing.
So I was wondering if you can write something up that would be included, that,
Police don't want to be abused and bullied
right, we don't want
by
to
the
be killed.
police, whoever, or killed, right?
You can write something up that would express the problem is that the question is, would it be feasible? And because of these circumstances are all case specific, fact specific, it's impossible to really put something in the contract that would address those particular issues. You can write something up in general, the party is willing to agree to those principles, but it's not something that is really enforceable. You couldn't take the court over it if you thought that they violated.
Well, we just want to know that these are our concerns,
And
our issues and our.
I'll make a comment on that. I think, Ms. Martin, I don't know if I think I told you. When it came down to it, whoever we chose if we did sign a contract, I was gonna have me and Mr. Martin, and at the time the chair and the treasurer, and we was gonna sit down. And we was gonna negotiate some stuff.
Yeah.
I just wasn't gonna sign no contract.
Right.
We was gonna sit down and we was gonna talk. We was gonna negotiate.
That's
I see what he's saying. He's saying we don't have that much control because within the, individuals. But if we have an understanding and they violated, like found guilty for doing that, then we don't have to pay them or something. To put some teeth to it. So
Right.
they won't feel it.
Well, I'd have to give it some thought.
Well, think about it.
And
Think about it.
I mean, I've
I mean,
never,
because this is a serious issue in the black community.
It's marked with that, I'm
I
sorry.
do not mean to minimize it at all.
Well, I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
It is an issue, this, you know.
All over the
something like
country.
this in the contract, it's an
All
issue
over
that
the
I've
world.
never addressed before.
Because, and I think,
I have to give it some thought, and the difficult part is getting the other side to agree.
and I said this months ago,
Conversation we had.
right?
We,
When we sit
need
down,
policing. We don't need bullying. We don't need abusing. We don't need killing.
We
We don't need none of that.
we can certainly try to get those things like 8 can't wait, we can try to get that in the debrief,
Okay.
and see what we can do.
We have a few months. Let's
I
get,
had a question. Because we have an advisory board or something like that. We could deal with those issues as well.
you know, it wouldn't be so hard if we was able to get the community out.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't be so hard on us because we want to hear what the community is saying. And my
Right.
outreach with the community was, this is what I was seeing when I talked to a lot of the residents over here. Out of sight, out of mind. They didn't think nothing about it. They weren't really tripping off of it.
Until their child get back.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. They saw county on Hanley, the little grassy area up there. So they just thought, hey, we see them.
Right.
We see them. They see them up in the mall. We see them. So that's all they really care about.
so they
So,
knock on your door, or don't knock,
uh,
you know?
oh, Ms. White, you got to.
Yeah, okay, I have a problem with the police is not being able to write any tickets at all for our ordinance. Period, nothing. So that's the first thing that needs to be addressed. We can't even enforce the ordinance that we have here. Basic
Yeah,
stuff.
they should do it.
I say, all y'all concerns, the residents out there, all your concerns, get them to the city hall, put them on paper. Because we talking, and I'll be honest with you, I remember some of them. I ain't gonna remember all of them, but if I got them written down, I can go through each one of them and talk to them about our concern. So I encourage to please, your comments, your concerns about the police contract, the police force that we are looking into get. Just your concerns, please bring them.
So where
Up to
should
the
we
city
bring those up?
Bring them up to City Hall, give them to Ms. Dorothy.
Okay.
I had somebody on Facebook and they want the abandoned vehicles addressed. They're saying,
Okay.
telling us to use our ordinances.
And you know,
that stuff.
well, I'll talk about that when I come to the, is it me yet, the chair? Are we still on the police?
We still on the photo.
Okay. Well, as the chair, that's the police commissioner, that's it. So as the chair, I do want to address vacant houses. I do want to address abandoned vehicles. I hope we as a board can really get down and get these stuff addressed. Because I'm at the point where it's like, these houses has been abandoned for so long. If we can, Mr. Martin, if we can, I want to take ownership of them. Rehab them, sell them, rehab them, or whatever we can do as a village. You know, because ain't no need for us to keep saying, well, we. There are options out there for us. And we just got to find them and we got to do it. We can't take ownership of these houses, some of these houses. We deem them a nuisance. And then once we take ownership of them, we need to do something with them. And that's what I want us to do in these coming months. Abandoned vehicles. You know, that's tricky because the abandoned vehicle up in the driveway is on private property. So you got to get an administration warrant to go up there in the driveway to tow
Oh,
the vehicle,
yeah, they could use the car cover.
you know.
Hey, they put a cover on.
Yeah.
If they in somebody's driveway, they're not abandoned. I thought they on the street would be abandoned.
Well, they could be no plates, you know, and broke down in the driveway. That's an eyesore, you know. But what I want to do, I'm on chairman quiet. So what I want to do, I want to send out a letter to all the residents addressing this.
Cover it up or get rid of it.
Hey. And what I want to do is I ask each and every one of you trustees to write something down. Bring it up here. Have Ms. Dorothy put it in my mailbox, and we'll put it all together so it come from the board in whole about the concerns about what we finna do. We don't want to, you say police, We don't want the police to beat up on our residents. We don't want to beat up on the residents, but we want our residents to comply
To the
to the ordinances. You know, so they don't because we don't make them do it, or we just
You don't
say, okay,
enforce.
yeah, we don't enforce, and we can do it with a smile on our face.
After that smile.
So as the chair going forward, I really, it's 8 of us at the moment. It should be 9 of us in the next month or 2. And I really, really want all 9 of us to work as a cohesive unit. If you see something about trees or something, call Matt. Hey Matt, what you think? Or, you know, and I want public relations. I want to meet with these owners that's on all these 10, 15, 20 houses. Let's come in, let's talk to them and say, hey, help us. Help us. These business owners, help us. That's what my plan is in the coming days. And I hope any trustee that wants to sit in on any meetings, you are welcome to come.
Thank you.
And address your concerns. And that's my report for the chairperson.
Mr. Chair, if I may, we need to vote on to approve, but recommended approval, so we need to vote on to approve, but in the board.
Okay. So I make that motion. I make the motion that we approve the budget with the necessary changes that we discussed.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? You carry forward.
Okay.
Thank you, Mrs. Matthews. Mr. Attorney, it's in your hands.
Chairman, I really have nothing to report. We have to address something that anyone wants to bring up.
Anybody got any concerns with the lawyer?
Which one are you going to?
No, sir? Okay. We move on to the court clerk.
I don't have a report. She's been working from home. It has something to do with the court hasn't decided whether they're gonna have court. And they're still working it out. I know that you can't have a face-to-face meeting and all of that, so I think the court system's still trying to decide what to do with the court system.
And as you know, in that budget, part of that budget, we are eliminating our courts. So myself, pro tem, treasurer, and all of y'all, we gonna be busy. We gotta find somewhere to hold court now.
But that reduced our salary, and we gonna be good.
Well, look at it, because maybe next year we can vote to have a raise. Maybe next year we can get a raise. We all gotta suffer.
Hey, balance it out.
That's my candy money. My candy money gone now.
That's about $75 you can buy gas for the motorcycle.
Oh, I feel my gas. The motorcycle was Village Clerk.
Okay, also in your package, I put several things in there about travel. The number one thing that is absolutely imperative, most important, is the MIRMA annual conference. It has to do with our evaluation. It is 20 points for our evaluation. They expect us to attend. We get evaluated in January. And if we go to the conference, it's an automatic, except it's gonna be ending on the 29th. And, regular Ozark, I'm not sure how much the rooms are, but, somebody has to go to the MIRMA conference.
Don't you normally go this time?
But I normally go, but it's finally, somebody got to go. I went one time.
No.
It normally is designed for people who handle the insurance. I am the contact for MIRMA. I do their annual questionnaire that determines how much you're gonna pay premium. I handle their events, I handle the claims, but I don't care who goes,
Urine.
as long as somebody goes.
This is urine. Would you be interested in going, since you're the treasurer, to the MIRMA meeting in July, MIRMA conference?
What was that? Was
She
that a
said yes. Do we need to vote on that?
Are we sending one or two?
Two people.
Well, you going?
I would like to go, but I don't care who goes, as long as somebody goes.
Okay. Do anybody else?
How many normally go?
It has been in the past, last time it was me, Ms. Taylor, and Ms. Mitchell. It has been the past 2 people that go. I frankly,
I would like to, but I don't know if I can go.
it really doesn't bother me, I just want to see people go because it's mandatory, basically, is what Murmur is saying.
We got one. I have to check my work schedule.
Well, I want to go.
Let's go to.
I think we should go.
Okay, that's good. Okay, there you go.
I want to go to the MML.
Are you
Okay, hold
gonna
on, I'm getting to that. So,
What's that?
okay, we need to vote,
It's in the packet.
so basically it's me and Ms. Ewing,
Yes, ma'am.
so then we have to vote on.
I'll make a motion that, the two we spoke of attend the meeting in Thursday conference in July.
I second it.
All in favor? Any nays? Let it be.
Okay, the next one is the newly elected officers, it's gonna be in August. They're trying to come up with something virtual, but they haven't. It's in Columbia, Missouri, and it's for newly, yes, anybody could really go, but it's generally designed for newly elected people. I would strongly recommend that you go to this. And last but not least, as of right now, they're having it. The MLL conference, I believe it's gonna be in Kansas City, and I think that one is in September. They are having it now. So, I guess we don't have to make a decision tonight, but it's in September. I'd like to, because it gives me time to pay things and plan like that.
Keep me informed. Put me
I
down for
would
that.
like to go.
Okay, and then, but